Check it out. Working out on this old 1965 Firebird non-reverse. I mean, I'm playing it upside down there, which is pretty cool, right? Because that looks like a reverse. But this is the way you're supposed to play this thing. And amazing, right? Polaris white, custom color. Really rare stuff. I mean, I don't think I can find a white one out there right now. I don't know how many they made, but you know, you had to order it to get it. Pretty close to all original. I can't believe no one ever changed the pickups in this at some point, because I didn't notice these pickups are kind of noisy. Well, they're, you know, single coils. They have 60 cycle hum, and hear that, you know. I mean, it's doable. You can use it like that, but you know, it made it through the 70s, through the 80s, through the 90s without a big humbucker put in it, right? Amazing. I just think it's unbelievable that it just lasted all these years. How about this? No brakes. No headstock brake. How does it go all those years without somebody dropping it? It's just incredible. I checked it with a black light, you know, and you can't see any cracks or anything. Now, sometimes the headstock makes it, but the body doesn't. This is the part that gives. Nothing. Perfect. This is not a refin either. This is the real thing. Look at that. Finished over onto the edge of the fretboard, and then inlay put in through the finish. I don't know. I've never seen that on a Gibson before. I'm sure they did it, right? Obviously they did it. They did it here. It's pretty cool, right? Finish right up to the edge. So cool. Original frets, apparently. I think. Look close. Maybe you might know better than me, but I think they're original. They're big, you know. I think it's got a thin feel here, though. This has got the thin nut thickness, but so comfortable to play it. Doesn't bother me too much. Here's a strange thing. These are obviously original pickups. I took them apart, but look at that. They're adjustable from these two adjustment screws, and yet there is a hole for an adjustment screw. And there is not a route for. So let me tell you. Later on. First they started with these adjustment screws here. Later on they put a bezel on the bottom of the pickup so they could control it from out here. You could adjust it from these two screws. That happened later on. So this one adjusts from the middle but has a pick guard that has holes to adjust from the edges. But no route. You can see the white paint. So does it leave the factory like that with 4 extra holes? I don't know. And then a lot of these had slaughter switches, but then they convert to a toggle later on. And there's no slot. It's not hidden by this circle thing here. I checked in there. Maybe they made it with the circle. Maybe someone added it later. If they did add this pickguard later, it's from the factory because it has a little stamp on it and everything. So this is Gibson stuff here. But look at it, it's just so amazing. What else is not original? I had to make a back for it. It was missing its back when it showed up. And these tuners here. These tuners are Schaller tuners. But I do have the original set here. However, I don't think it's worth putting on because they're not the best tuners. You wouldn't want to struggle with them. Now that it's been converted, maybe keep the Schallers on. They're old Schallers. They're probably from the 80s or even from the 70s. But fabulous guitar, amazingly low action, not much fret wear, maybe a refret because of that, but I don't know, maybe not. And the perfect amount of wear. Checking is just so beautiful. Oh my God. This is an expensive guitar. It scares me to hold it sometimes. This is $15,000 here, but I love it. I love everything about it. Let's go to the clean sound now before I end this video here. All right, let's give it a listen here.